Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Red. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. As always, I myself am doing pretty well. If you guys did not see the last episode, we made it to Route 25, I believe we're on, and we're going to continue going forward. We did kind of stop in the middle of a route, which I don't normally do, but I did want to show you guys this cool thing, and I thought that doing it at the beginning of the recording would be pretty fun. Excuse me. My voice is a little raspy today. I've had to use it a lot this week, so I do apologize. But I hope you guys are having a nice, relaxing day, whatever day it is that you are watching this, and I hope that you can find peace in my videos, and I won't make you too excited or anything. I hope that you can mellow out and just chill. That's what I hope for. Welcome to the most boring Pokemon Let's Play channel of all time. That's what I want to call myself. And I will take that title. I definitely will. Now, man, as you guys know, I record these videos in advance, and I think it's been a week since I've recorded Red, because I've been working on other stuff. And man, it just feels good to come back, I'll be honest. The first gen is such a comfy playthrough every time I do it. It's so nice. Like, of course, it is glitchy, and there are a lot of things that didn't really age well in this, and a lot of things that will eventually be changed for the better. But Gen 1, it's just so simple, and I just love playing it every time. And it's fun only dealing with the first 151. Of course, I'm not a Gen 1er, which was a popular term, I think, a popular term like a decade ago at this point, when Black and White were popular. Everyone was saying Gen 1er, but I'm not a Gen 1er at all. I'm too young to be a Gen 1er, so yeah. But if you battle that person in that specific way to make him go out, you can go and get that item early, which is pretty cool. I just always do that. What even is that TM? Let me check. Seismic Toss. That one's pretty good. We may use it eventually. And then we have Thunder Wave. And this is like Whirlwind. Okay. All of those are pretty good, but we don't really need to prioritize teaching them to anyone, so we'll be good without that. But man, guys, I am excited to get back into this. I know it's just been a day for you, and it's probably weird that I'm saying that. Like, I can't wait to get back into this, and it's like, no, you literally posted a video yesterday, so it's been so long I've actually shaved, so I now look slightly presentable, I guess, compared to normal, and I'm glad. So I always dress to impress for you guys. I mean, come on. I'm wearing a collar shirt right now. I have on a suit underneath. It's pretty great. Anything for you guys. And I know that normally I have a sensitivity thing with my nose, and I've talked about that before in playthroughs, how if I ever do something like this, it's not because I'm like wiping my nose or something. Today it's extra sensitive. I woke up at 5 a.m., right? I never wake up during the night. Wake up at 5 a.m., nose is absolutely stuffed and it's just tingling everywhere, right? I'm like, what am I gonna do? And so I stayed up for at least 30 minutes, which I hate. I hate waking up and staying up. It's terrible. And I think eventually I did go to sleep, because I fall asleep to YouTube, in case you don't know, and I think I made it through an entire 30-minute False Swipe gaming video. I think it might have been the Excadrill one, I forget exactly, but yeah, I think I couldn't sleep during that whole thing, so I probably went back to sleep around 6:15, 6:30ish, and then I woke up right at 8. So, I'm doing great, guys. I hope you're doing good as well. I don't know. There's just random days like that where I get bad sleep. But normally my sleep is pretty good, so I don't know what happened. It's kind of weird. I don't even know, man. I do not even know. Actually, I am gonna sneeze. I think I'm feeling... Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hopefully that's it. I really do hope. I hate sneezing. Terrible. I do it every day, multiple times a day, and I just do it over and over again, and it's terrible. I don't know what's up. I do have a pretty big nose, though. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a side profile of me. This is how big my nose is, and it's kind of like curved, I guess. So yeah, big noses means big pockets to sneeze from, so That's what my life is like. Gee, I'm getting too personal this episode. I gotta go back into anonymous YouTuber mode. Hey. Alright, guys, welcome to another video. Alright, guys, let's do it. Oh, I only do that with Jay. I don't do that in these recordings, but it's pretty fun to do. I like being silly and goofy. When I do it by myself and I'm talking to myself, I just feel like I'm going crazy. Okay, I bet a lot of you remember as a kid. Well, if you're still a kid, then you probably remember this from yesterday, but you're watching a video, like a video of a playthrough, and your parents come in and they go like, why are you watching someone play a game when you could just play it, right? Imagine trying to explain to them, like, you're the person playing the games. Like, if I still lived at home and my parents came in and they're like, what are you doing? I'll be like, I'm playing a game, but I'm talking to myself so people online can watch me. And they'll be like TV? What? I'll be like, no, guys. It's it's so hard to explain. And it does sound pretty crazy when I think of people who don't know that that's like a real thing or something. It sounds insane. Like, yeah, I talk to myself playing a game. It's pretty entertaining. Wow, today's meta. I haven't had many meta episodes, I guess, but today is super meta. I apologize. And hey, look, he gave us an SS ticket. Oh, and this is Bill. I forgot to say something about Bill. He's really cool. He made the Pokemon PCs, and he's the reason that we can deposit and withdraw Pokemon, so it's pretty cool. I like him a lot. Yeah, in this game it's kind of funny. He is, I think it's a Nidorino, right? He's a Pokemon, pretty sure Nidorino, and we have to change him from a Pokemon back to a person, which is hilarious. He just transformed for some reason. I don't know. I don't judge him. I probably would too if I was a mad genius. Now, before we trek on, we are going to heal up. And yes, we are not going to fight Misty right now because we cannot fight Misty. I don't know how good her water types actually are, but water types in general are completely destroy our team. So we are going to go ahead and head down to Route 5 rather than doing the gym right now, which I think is a much smarter idea. Yeah, let's, oh yeah, we gotta go here, my bad. I always forget. Then we go through here, and aha, there's a nerd. I don't believe you, dude. I think you're Team Rocket. What? Team Rocket? I forget if I mentioned, but those whips are indeed prototype designs where Pokemon trainers used to really instruct their Pokemon how to fight, if you know what I mean, with whips. So that's pretty funny. Can't believe they almost put that in a kid's game. Could you imagine? That would be so funny. And yeah, Gen 1 crits. This Machop just got 2 on us in a row. That's insane. 3 in a row? Oh my gosh. It's not even that fast. What the heck? 4 in a row? Oh my gosh. What the heck? That's not a move that always crits, I can guarantee that. Is this real? Is he about to land 6 in a row? Okay, he did 5 crits in a row. Yeah, Gen 1 crits are ridiculous. We definitely want to make sure that we are fighting Pokemon that we are good against. For sure. Top priority right there. And hey, look at Drowsy. Drowsy's a cool Pokemon. I will say that. Hopefully it won't hypnosis us. Aw, yes. There we go. And there's that 25% chance for a status move to just not affect us, which is pretty cool. Makes playing this game a lot easier. I actually don't know if I'd say that Gen 1 is easier to play than like Fire Red Leaf Green. I honestly may say so, at least for me. Do I prefer it over Fire Red Leaf Green? I mean, not really. I played Fire Red Leaf Green first, so my nostalgia bias automatically says that the remakes are better. Sorry to say. But I still adore these games, and the charm about them is, I guess, that the Pokemon aren't really that good with their movesets and stuff, and it's really easy to cheese this game. That's what I love. I just love destroying games unintentionally. Well, I guess intentionally. Yeah. And this is the Underground Pass. We actually are going to go through a good amount of these. They are the way that we can get around the region before Saffron City is open to us, which is in the middle. So yeah, if we were to go up to this gate up here, the guard would be like, hey, I'm thirsty, I can't let you in. Hidden item? Nope, okay. What about over here? Any items? Hidden item? Darn it. I was really hoping. Let's go ahead and head down here. Now, if I remember correctly, there actually are some water types in this route, so that may be pretty bad. I don't think we'll get wiped, but we may have to hope and pray that our Charmeleon can destroy them. So, yep. Now, I don't think we've had a... Have we had a rock type in our playthroughs yet? I really don't think so. No, we had Tyranitar. I'm stupid. Well, this is our second rock type, I guess. But it's really cool because rock is a type it has a lot of weaknesses for sure, but it hits a lot of amazing types super effectively, which is great. Fire, flying, ice, bug, I mean, those are just amazing to hit, so I like it. I'm really glad to have Hana on the team. Such a good snag. I was really thinking, I was like, should I go with a rock ground type? And I said, why the heck not? I mean, come on. There we go. Oh, we got self-destruct. That's exciting. I'm definitely going to use that. For sure. But when kind of picking the Pokemon in our teams, one of the main things I ask is like, would I ever want to use this Pokemon in a different generation? And all of these I'm good without, you know. The starter I couldn't really choose because it was randomized, but everything... Oh, there's a Squirtle. Okay. We may be dead here. We'll see. But yeah, I look at the Pokemon and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to use you in another region. Kanto's fine. That was a crit for sure. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. Alright, Luke, muscle through. It's just a Squirtle. Just a first stager. Yeah, look at that crit. I'm pretty sure our Charizard will, like, just know, it'll just know, like, Flamethrower, and that'll be the only move it can really learn that I guess is decent. So that'll suck. But then again, some Pokemon can just launch out certain moves, and that's all they really need to do, you know? I can think of plenty of Pokemon that I've used in the past that have just launched a certain type of move, and that's it. Pretty great. You know, you just throw that out. I mean, I think a lot of water types kind of are like that. They may have coverage moves, like Ice, for example. They have a lot of Ice moves, but for some of them, they just lob water moves. Like, that's all I really do with Blastoise ever. I just throw out Surfs over and over again, so nothing wrong with that. Oh, Pikachu's hitting us with Thunder Shock, watch out. Yeah, Pikachu's really weak. Super duper weak. And of course, I mean, we are an evolved Pokemon, but still, pretty bad. Pretty bad. And there we go. Now we have another trainer down here. Gosh, these routes are so nostalgic to me. I hope they are to you guys too. Now, I feel like my generation kind of had a weird time with Kanto. Because, I mean, my first Pokemon game that I played was in 2011, and I didn't get a new Kanto game till 2018. And I feel like a lot of the DS era people are kind of like that too, especially the ones that didn't have a Game Boy. Because I did have a Game Boy, of course, but it wasn't exactly like, I guess, super supplemental to actually playing the new Kanto games, so... I kind of did predict Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Of course, I didn't predict it as, like, that type of game. Oh, my bad. But I predicted that the next game would have been Kanto, because everyone was like, Sinnoh, Sinnoh, Sinnoh. And I'm doing the same thing with Johto, because everyone's like, Unova, Unova, Unova. No, it's going to be Johto, guys. I'm pretty dang sure on that. I mean, Pokemon Company kind of has a formula at this point. I'm really hoping that it's Johto, at least. I think that would be fun. And yes, if a new Pokemon game is announced and we are not done with our playthroughs by the time that happens, which the next Pokemon game will probably come out in 2024, so we have quite a bit of time before then, so we'll see exactly what happens. But if a new Pokemon game does get announced, I will push back other playthroughs to play that one on the channel. It'll be fun. So I think I may do my own playthrough and a channel playthrough at the same time. Just because, I don't know, I like doing my playthroughs alone. That's just how I work. And it's pretty cool. I don't normally... excuse me. I don't normally bring my handhelds or Switches outside my house too much, which is funny. Because I just don't really go anywhere where I really need them. Because I feel like when I'm outside, I can kind of be focused on outside instead of stuff like that. So, but whenever a new Pokemon game comes out, I'm taking it everywhere. Like Scarlet and Violet, I was playing that everywhere. Around school, during work. Oopsies, I didn't say that. My boss was cool with it. She understood. It was like, new Pokemon game. She was like, I'm kidding. But yeah, I do like when that happens, and it's kind of sad that we won't get a new Pokemon game this year unless something crazy happens. Are we actually going to faint here? Come on, dude. I know you have tons of sand attacks, but you just got to hit once. Don't crit me. Should I go for it? Nah, I'll just potion up. That's embarrassing. We got that low on a Pidgey. So embarrassing. Come on. Dude, this accuracy's insane right now. Like, I know I'm at low accuracy, but still, it's like... I missed like 10 in a row, I bet. That's insane. I've never missed this many moves in a row. It's kind of ridiculous. How much has this even been? Like 10, right? Wow, it's still going. What am I to do, right? What the hey? That's insane. Yeah, no wonder my accuracy's as low as it could get. Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? This is annoying, because I want to use Ember, because I need to do as much damage as possible, but I don't want to waste all my Embers, you know? What the heck? How many in a row has this been, literally? 15, right? Probably around 15. Are you guys seeing this? It's a 100 accuracy move! Dude, I have one more. Come on. Please hit. What am I to do? I can't do anything. That's absurd. Okay, I'm just gonna walk back there off camera because I gotta blow off some steam. And I'm back. Steam has not really been blown off. It's absurd. Oh my gosh. How many did I miss in a row? That's absurd. I want to see that again. I'll definitely be reviewing the footage. Most definitely. Crazy. Wow. These freaking Pidgeys, man. Luckily, I do have 2 Pokemon again, so... Why do I even try anymore? Why do I even try? They can't really hit us at all, so... Good. So with Han, it'll be a lot better, because rather than doing 6 damage or whatever, it does like 2, right? So, that's alright. The run back, the revenge. The redemption, in fact. This is crazy. What? There we go. Han always brings it back, it's okay. Wow. Luke got so unlucky. That was absurd. Wow. Man. That was crazy. Now we're back. All the BS has gone away, and now we can actually enjoy the game. So I vote we do that. Let's have fun, guys. Let's have fun. Come on, we're young. Let's have fun. Oh, Eradicate. Uh-oh. These are kind of scary at this point in the game. Well, I guess not against Han, but other Pokemon, it may be kind of scary. Notice how it's been so long since we've been in Mount Moon? That Rocket Grunt in there had the same Raticate, a level 16. It's absurd. The amount of times I've died there's kind of crazy. But I didn't this time. Very, very luckily. Well, luckily we did faint somewhere else, so glad we got that on camera. That's amazing. Whoop whoop. Might as well go ahead and heal. I forget in this game if you need to heal to unlock the areas, or if you need to go in the Pokemon Center, I forget, but we might as well unlock all of them in case we're doing any flying later. Not in our Charizard, though. Don't get it twisted. He can't learn fly, and that's okay. He's still the ace on the team. The ace in the hole. Alright, let's encounter some Pokemon, shall we? Ayo, immediately? That's right, we are going to add a Drowsy to the team. If you guys don't know, Drowsy is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I caught a shiny one in Gen 2 named Pepto, and it's one of my favorite Pokemon that I've ever caught. And so I've never used one in Kanto, and I thought now's a good time. I would have used an Alakazam, but that's kind of basic. Hate to be that guy, but would be fun to kind of switch it up a little bit, I guess. And of course, I hate trait evolutions. I know Han's a trait evolution, but still. Come on, wake up. He's just spamming Hypnosis. It's kind of crazy. Oh, there we go. Okay, Disable's weird. Oh, right. Disable's actually weird, because rather than just disabling the last move that you used, it actually disables a random move. So the fact that it disabled Tackle was unlucky, but it just does a random one. So yeah. This won't kill, right? Let's throw a Pokeball. We only have 5. Hopefully that's enough. There we go. Caught Drowsy. Welcome to the team. Let's go. Oh, it's so chunky. I love it. And yes, we are going to name this Pokemon Leia. Actually, wait. I think I'm going to save Leia for something else. Let's do, let's see. I'm gonna do Lando for this one. Sorry, I wanted to name Drowsy Leia, but I just had a moment where I was like, wait, I have a much better Pokemon that could have that name. Now we have Lando on the team. Lando Calrissian. I'm always afraid that whenever I make references like that and I have to spell out the names, I'll misspell them like an idiot. So hopefully I've spelled everything right so far. That would be really funny if I was like, yeah, I'm a big Star Wars fan, then I just misspell Luke. Use like a C at the end rather than a K. That would be embarrassing. Loose. That'll be real good. But now that we do have this Drowsy on our team, hopefully the Misty fight will be a lot easier. But we are going to go ahead and train him up in this area over here. Route 11, I think it is? I forget. Trying to remember all the route numbers is so hard. Here we go. Alright guys. What do we got? Ekans? Oh, easy. Now I hope we do have confusion on this guy. Let's see, do we? No confusion, that's alright. We'll get it eventually, I guess. But we will have to switch train him a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Oh, I flinched, that's annoying. I think this is about the level where Ekans doesn't know rap anymore, which is amazing for us. In case you don't know, wild Pokemon and... oh, frick. I was going to say wild Pokemon and trainer Pokemon. Just know the last 4 moves that the Pokemon can learn at that level. So, if the last 4 moves was like Leer, Growl, Tail Whip, and Screech, those would be their moves. It's kind of funny. No strategy at all. But I think trainer, like gym leaders and stuff, I think that they customize theirs. I'm fairly certain on that. But yeah. And that may just be a wild Pokemon thing. I don't know. I know nothing. I'm really clueless. Alright, cool. Another one. Another one. Oh, man. Okay, a Sandshrew. Yeah, we are going to have to switch train a little bit, which, yeah, it does kind of stink, but it'll make Lando amazing in the end. Which I'm pretty sure Lando's special is pretty high in this game as well. Because eventually, like, when the special split does happen, which is when the Pokemon's special stat becomes special attack and special defense, like it is in the games nowadays. Some stats go down, some stats go up. Like, for example, Alakazam's special attack and special defense this generation was like 130, right? Or something ridiculous. And then in the later gens, its special defense went down quite a bit. In this generation, Hypno's special's pretty high. I forget exactly how high, but eventually his special attack goes down. So, that's really good for us, especially with using Hypno, because it'll be stronger than it is in the other generations for sure. So, that's amazing. There we go, Zubat down. Now, in the earlier generations, if you guys ever want to play them or have played them, something you may realize is a lot of the Pokemon feel kind of empty, as in their later evolutions, which are iconic to them, right? Because we've had them since, some of them since the 90s, and some of them since, like, the mid-2000s, with Gen 2 and 4 respectively. So, there are a lot of Pokemon in these earlier generations that will feel incomplete. Like, for example, Zubat is probably the biggest one for me. Because I'm like, man, I want that, oh shoot, it's annoying. But it's like, I want that Crobat, right? But you can't get Crobat in this generation, or Fire Red Leaf Green. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But it's just obnoxious. I don't know. Well, I know, what are you gonna do, right? Go back and change the whole game, but I don't know, it's just some of those Pokemon just, you can't really play them in their OG regions and have too much fun, because they just feel empty, you know? Like, if you have a team of, like, Electabuzz, Magmar, the one I just said, Golbat, like, Pokemon on that in your team, it's just like, I don't know, they just feel like they need more, and they're not powerful enough, you know? That's probably why it may wipe us. That would be funny. Wow, Luke is still asleep. We have a big weakness to water right now, for sure. Makes me not really want to fight Misty, to be honest. Okay, cool. Let's just try with Han. I know he's 4 times weak, but might as well, right? We don't have an awakening or anything, right? Nope. Self-destruct. Let's go for it. Kind of the only way I could really see destroying this guy. GG. So yeah, self-destruct is slightly worse than explosion. It is base 200 rather than 250, but still it's base 200. And of course it still does half the opponent's defense, so that's amazing for us. It's really good to just use it in situations like that where there's Pokemon that we can't really defeat, especially now. We'll probably be using Explosion and Self-Destruct early on way more than later on, because then we'll have Pokemon that actually have coverage, but it'll be nice, especially when the battles are in set mode where we can't switch after we defeat a Pokemon. That will be a really nice crutch that we can have. We're gonna white out here, aren't we? Yeah, probably. Oh, shoot. Okay, good. Hypnosis. Come on. There we go. if I get a double whiteout in this episode, that'll be so annoying. Okay, we have no healing items. What the flip? You wake up immediately? What's wrong with you? We're dead. It's annoying. 2 whiteouts in 1 episode. That's pretty bad. Yeah. Not getting a grass type, because the only grass type that we can really get at this point is Oddish. And we've already used Oddish in a playthrough that we've done, and that's a rule in my mind. So that person was down. We are not going down again. We are going to stay up. So let's do 1 more trainer battle, then we will call it a day. How about that, guys? Sound good? Sound good? Everyone cool with that? Let's fight this person. Should be ready for what? Battling? My Pokemon are always ready for battling. I don't know what you're on, youngster. Not Youngster Joey, so I don't care. I wouldn't pick up that guy's phone call, to be honest. In fact, I would kind of hang up on him. Maybe a little harsh, but he's got to learn. You can't just be calling everyone like Youngster Joey. You gotta earn your respect first. I'm so glad Youngster Joey became such a meme. It makes me so happy. That's a Pokemon meme I never get sick of. I've been making Youngster Joey jokes for a decade now. It's insane. He's just so fun. He's like, hey, I got the top percentage of Rattata. You want to come fight me? No? Okay. Like, okay. He's so cool, though. Dang, Drowsy hasn't leveled up yet. I mean, we've done a few battles with it, but I was kind of hoping that it would evolve by now. Or level up, not evolve. Oh my gosh, could you imagine? It just evolves immediately. That would be so funny. Oh, and also, there's no held items in this game, which is a pretty big thing. So, we won't be using any in-game, in-battle items, like any, element boosting items or any choice items, nothing like that. We won't be using that, and we can't use the EXP share, so that's why we do have to switch train for the whole game if we ever do that, so yeah. But with that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Pokemon Red, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and stay excited for next episode where we clear out this route, and we'll see what we do after that. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace out.